you're watching this, most likely you are looking for guidance and direction for your next steps that you want to take in life. And God sent me here to help you with a little guidance. This is, I guess you can say, this is a part 2 to this video series, I guess. I've just gone through a time in my life where I was feeling very lost and really wondering what to do and how to do it, and trying to figure out my next steps after feeling stuck and things of that nature, you know. So yeah, I'm just here to help you with a little guidance. So what I'm feeling guided to share today, I'm gonna give you 3 steps. 3 steps, 3 genuine steps that may possibly be your next steps. Okay, so step number 1. Oh, before we start that, this is advice and guidance based on my own experience and what I'm being led to share with you guys, you know. I just left my job about a month ago, and you know, I'm just walking by faith, working on some things and doing what I need to do. So this might not be what you expect, but it is the guidance that you might need. So subscribe, like, you know, share it if there's somebody that you feel needs some guidance on their next steps, someone that feels, you know, someone that feels like they're stuck. If you feel like this video gives you any type of value or any type of guidance, you can subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. You know, I won't just be doing videos about guidance for your next steps, but yeah. So step number 1, you need to cut off toxic relationships. Yes, that is something very important. You need to look at the relationships in your life. Look at the ones that are healthy. Look at the ones that, the people that speak life into you, the people that give you good advice, you know. All good advice, everything that sounds like good advice is not necessarily good advice, you know. A lot of people speak from their fear. A lot of people will put doubt in your mind about certain things that you're trying to do. So you need to cut off toxic people. If you're in a toxic relationship, I suggest you get out of that. If you find it hard to get out of that, which it usually is, pray and ask for strength to do what you need to do, what needs to be done, so you can get out of the toxicness. You know, being toxic or being in anything toxic is not a part of God's plan for your life. So evaluate the relationships that you have, evaluate the people around you, evaluate your environment, and get rid of the toxicity. Okay? Toxicity is a distraction. And I'll just leave that where it is. I think you get the point. So, step number 2. After you cut off toxic relationships, cut off the toxic habits. Cut off all toxic habits, or as much of them as you can. You know, this one is a bit harder because it's a habit, and habits are hard to break sometimes. You need to cut off the drinking alcohol, cut off the smoking, any kind of smoking really, smoking weed, smoking cigarettes. If you do drugs, you need to definitely cut that out. So yeah, cut off the toxic habits, cut off the doubtfulness in your mind. That's a toxic habit as well. Doubting yourself, speaking negatively, whatever toxic habits there might be, there's countless of them, you know. If you can't cut them off right away, you need to decrease drastically whatever the toxic habit may be, or cut it off completely, and then cut it off completely, I should say. You know, I don't have anything against people with their habits. I used to drink a lot, I used to smoke a lot, and you know, God got me out of those habits, slowly but surely. So that is number 2. So for number 3, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I can peer into your mind or see into your mind through YouTube. No. Your next step, which is number 3, you need to get into some silence, be with your thoughts for a while, and really think about what it is that you're trying to do or you're trying to accomplish. We all have a purpose. We all have things that we were sent here to do. We're all given gifts, and the kingdom of God is within you. So with that knowledge, you need to get into some silence and really think to yourself of what it is that you want to do, that you think you're here for, your passions, your interests, your inspirations, things of that nature. So when you do that, clear your mind, get silent, and something comes to you. You pray about it. You pray about it, and if you feel peace there, or if you feel inspiration there, then you head in that direction. Just take the first step. Yeah. So those are my 3 steps for you. Hope it helped somebody. Hope it made somebody feel some kind of clarity about their next steps. As I say, this is part 2. I'll probably do about 1 or 2 more videos like this about guidance for your next steps. So yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. Cut off toxic people, cut off toxic habits, clear your mind, and think about what you really are here for, what you are really here to do in life. And wake up and do it, man. Wake up and do it. Everybody has a talent, everybody has a skill, everybody has a gift, everybody has a purpose. So get to it, man, get to it. And the thing about one last note, the thing about step 3, you can't just do this once and feel like, yeah, you got the sauce now, you're on your way. I mean, yeah, that's a good thing to think, but it's something that you will have to do repeatedly. You have to get in silence and really think about your next move. That's really where the next move always comes from, within you. God will speak to you, You pray and you think, get its silence, be in his presence, and it will come to you. And that's something that you have to do repeatedly whenever you feel lost. And it's something you should do even when you don't feel lost, right? So yeah, those are the 3 steps. Hope it helped. Hope it gave you some clarity. Hope you don't feel as anxious as you did before, if you do feel anxious. And yeah, drop a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.